Power outage, again, nice. That's better. I'm convinced everybody should have a backup power station like this EcoFlow one that's the perfect size and price for the average person. And in times of need where your power goes out and you just want to watch some TV or play some video games, this is going to be more than enough to power it. EcoFlow has released their Delta 3 series, which includes 3 different models with varying sizes depending on your needs. Today, we're going to be checking out their most compact model, the Classic. EcoFlow also sent me one of their 160 watt solar panels, so I can show you how you can use them together to get unlimited power. Let's break down the features and specs so you can decide if it's really worth it. Inside the box, coming with the Delta 3 Classic, is the manual, the AC power adapter, and then this right here, the main unit. The design of this model is exactly what you want out of a compact power station. These 2 handles on the side that make it really easy to carry. It's both small enough and lightweight, weighing only 12 kilograms total. EcoFlow is a brand that I've worked with in the past, and I love reviewing their stuff because I know that I'm going to be recommending a really high quality power station to you. A big reason for that is they don't spare any expense on both the quality of the product and the tech inside of it. For ports, you get 3 AC. 2 of them on the side are the 3-prong with the ground, and the one in the middle is just a 2-prong. This is actually a really great design because the ports point the ground to the outside, which kind of maximizes space to ensure you can almost always utilize all 3 ports. We all know those products that have a really bulky plug-in, so this kind of solves that issue. It also includes 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A port. On the back, when you open up this little panel, you have 2 ways to charge it, either utilizing the AC port or, even better, this solar plug-in. This specific solar panel that EcoFlow sent me is their 160 watt model. When you take it out of the case, unfold it, and set it up, it reveals this pretty massive solar panel that props back using these 2 back legs. This sets it at a pretty optimal angle to receive the most amount of sun possible. It also has the attached cord, so you can set it to your Delta 3 Classic or any other model you might own. For me, this is a must-have accessory if you're already getting one of these power stations, not only because long-term it's going to save you money if you utilize it right, but if you're traveling or camping, it could literally be a lifesaver. Now, the amount of power that this can output on a consistent basis is actually up to 1800 watts. That means that we can set up this 3000 lumen projector outside. This customizable light, so we get a little bit of ambient light outside. And lastly, something we all need on a hot summer day, a fan. I have to flip this around so the projector can actually project. And so even with all that plugged in, I can still use this front-facing 100 watt USB-C port to give my laptop some charge right here. And we can use this other 30 watt USB-C to charge my phone. That last USB-A is actually 18 watts, so we can use that for lower wattage items. So you can see our light is immediately on. Let's turn on our projector right here. This is going to use quite a bit of wattage. Now, the actual battery size is 1024 watt hours. And I'm going to be straight up with you. I was not good at math growing up, definitely not a straight A student, but you don't have to be to know how long your stuff is going to last on that, because this handy little LCD display right here is going to tell us the hours remaining, the full battery percentage, and also the output and the input of watts going in. So if you have the solar panel plugged in at the exact same time, it will show you how much wattage is going in and how much you're taking out by powering up this projector setup, which it's still a little light out to see. So even with all this plugged in and being used, we have a light, we have 2 items being charged, we have our fan going, our projector, and we still have 3 hours of use. That's only a total of around 300 watts. So it uses a lot less than you'd expect. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what happens when I want to use items that use more than that 1800 watts instead of just charging my phone with it? Because even some kitchen items like a microwave can use quite a bit of power on its initial startup, or like power tools. They can use a crazy amount of power when you're first starting them up. I don't have any, so I have my battery for my power tools, which is still going to use a lot to charge. Luckily, the Delta 3 Classic actually has 3600 surge, which means it can support those really high initial bursts of wattage. But not just that, because EcoFlow actually has something called X Boost. This essentially lowers the voltage and allows it to handle up to 2600 watts. I've tested legit gas generators that can't even handle that much. Microwave on, battery being charged. We're only at 1400 watts. I think we can do a little bit more here. Let me grab one more thing. Kitchen items tend to use a lot of power. So we have a food processor here, and let's plug this in and see what we can get this to max out to. Wasn't quite doing it. Let's try something else. So I actually think air fryer might be the best secondary choice here, because heating things takes up a lot of wattage. And it just overloaded. So it had a spike up to around 3000 there, and then went overboard. Clearly, we found the overload in this case. It went over that 2600 X boost. The device safely shut down, and now we can gauge how many we're gonna use in the future. Using this many items, you're gonna blow through the battery pretty quick. So I wanna do a check, testing how long it's going to take to recharge this, both with AC and the solar plug-in. Testing out the solar charging capabilities first with this 160 watt panel. And the reason we're doing this first is because it's supposed to rain pretty bad out this whole week. So I need to get it done while we have a little bit of sun. We currently have this at 0% power, and this can actually charge up to 500 watts of solar and fully charged in 2.5 hours. Now, obviously, ours is going to take longer because we have less sun today and only 160 watts inputted, but we're going to be leaving this out all day, and it doesn't get dark here till 11 p.m. The great part is I'll be able to monitor its progress directly through their app, which tells you the input, the output, and tracks it all day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see just how much it charged. Day later, and we are back. Now, I have the results from our test. The solar panel was definitely outside the whole time I was gone. I brought it inside at night after the rain started. One quick problem, the wind did blow it over. Yeah, I got home, it was completely flat and covered, so it actually only charged a little bit. We do have a small sample size. I guess lesson learned though, make sure you anchor down your solar panel if you're gonna use it before a storm. But let's take a look at the data we did get. So actually inside the app here, which you can see, we have a few different pieces. It's gonna tell you your input, your output. It's gonna show you how much is being used, AC, DC, also the wattage going in from a bunch of different areas. And you can turn on or off your AC ports. So if you're using it, you're gone, you can make sure all that stuff gets turned off remotely. So inside the input, what we can do is we can go to the previous day here, because I haven't charged it yet. And you can see we actually only got about 2 hours worth of charging here. And so the 1 hour between 1 to 2 p.m., we got 42 watts total. Awesome, watt hours. And then the other hour, we got 35 as well. So you can see down here on this chart, it shows that we got 77 watt hours total of charge time. Now, some of you are gonna say, well, this is a 160 watt solar panel. We should be able to get that in an hour. Part of the reason was it was a cloudy day, but I actually think this is a great demonstration, although we didn't get as much sample size as I wanted, because it shows even with ambient light, clouded light, you're still gonna get some trickle charge. And that is really useful if you're camping and you need to do something simple like charge your phone, right? It's just a great way of getting power, even in those stormy days. But now, since our device is only at 6%, we're gonna talk about the AC charging. And when using AC charging, this actually goes from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes. And Of course, that's what we're gonna test today. Step number one is we gotta get this directly down to 0%, because right now we have 6. I'm gonna go hook it up to the air fryer for 5 minutes, run this battery down, we'll be back, and we'll plug it in. So first things first, check the panel. We are at 0%, it's blinking. I have a dedicated outlet right here that is on an individual circuit, and we're gonna plug it in right here. And you can now see there is around 1,300 watts being inputted total. We are going to take my phone right here. Actually, even better. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes. Timer has started, and I will see you guys back in 45 minutes. Okay, our timer just went off. I have our device. Alexa, turn the timer off, please. I got it right here. I haven't even looked at it yet. And so we should be at least 80%. Let's cover it up. Do a little reveal here. And we are at 94%. Okay, look at that. So confirmed battery charges, super quick, 45 minutes, you're gonna get a ton of charging. And now just taking a further deep dive through the app here, we can pull up our information and we can look at our chart. You can see we got 94% charged here. And now it shows AC input, 100%. It shows the exact wattage that went in. So it shows we had a total of around 500 watts added inside to it. And we have pretty much almost 100% battery charge. So I mean, it has a good size battery. It charges in multiple different ways, shows you all the information either through the app and the screen. And best of all, it has a small compact design that makes it easy to travel and bring with you to things like camping or on little road trips. I would 100% recommend the Delta 3 Classic if you're looking for a reliable, simple, and affordable solution to backup power. Price-wise, I've seen it fluctuate depending on what discounts they're offering. But I know right now with Prime Day coming up, they're having the cheapest and lowest price they've ever had on the Delta 3 Classic. So like always, I've included all the links down below, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for one of these. You can either get it from Amazon or directly from their website using the link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later.